If you're new here, I'm Sheena, and this is my homestead. And this is Liliana. Today we have a super special episode. I don't know if you can tell by what's over here, but we are having a huge Super Bowl party. So we've got a lot of really fun stuff planned. We are gonna make Sloppy Joe sliders. We're gonna reserve a little bit of that Sloppy Joe's for nachos. So we're gonna have Sloppy Joe nachos as well. We're gonna have meatball subs on a stick. Pretty good. We're gonna have corn dogs. We're gonna have a big charcuterie French fry board. Yeah, so stick around. It's gonna be a really great episode. So let me show you guys this really awesome inflatable stadium. I am blown away by how cute this is and how useful it is. It is by Sunny Anderson, who is on the Food Network. I'm sure if you watch cooking shows, you know exactly who she is. She is amazing and she's so fun to watch. I used to watch her in high school actually. But as you can see, she invented this. It's just an inflatable. You can put things in each of the little boxes. And I believe that you can order a refill set so that you can use them again. But the boxes come like this. And you just fold the tabs and interlock. Peel off the sticker. Throw that away. And the box comes together super quickly. But this is a really fun party hosting tool. It's adorable. You can use it for a boy's birthday party. So fun. So I'll put the link to this in the comments, but look at that. So cool. And it comes with these little flags that you can put around the outside. Liliana's gonna help me here. They say like snack time, game time, chow down. There you go. All right, so let's fill this bad boy up. Okay, so now we're gonna start on our Sloppy Joe sliders. I have some leftover Hawaiian bread, and we are going to make a cut straight through the middle. We wanna keep this a whole unit. You don't wanna break them apart. So we wanna put them all in the pan and have the yummy goodness stay inside of them until we're done cooking. So just slice it through the middle. Okay. So we're gonna put this bottom portion in our pan here. And I have this Sloppy Joe's, it came from one of our freezer meals. So super sad story. I made a whole episode for you guys with 25 freezer meals, and the memory card on my camera corrupted and I lost all of that footage. So on the plus side, I have 25 freezer meals in my freezer for my family. On the downside, I didn't get to show you guys how I made them. So I'm definitely going to reshoot that. I'll be able to fill up my freezer a little bit more, and I'll show you guys how to make Sloppy Joes in that episode. This is the best Sloppy Joes you've ever had. Canned stuff does not even compare. So I'll put the recipe down below so that you can make it before I get to the episode of reshooting. So we're gonna spread the Sloppy Joes evenly throughout. This is a really fun and very easy recipe. You can use anything on the inside. You don't have to use Sloppy Joes. You can just use ground beef and dress it up with all the burger toppings. I find that this recipe, or I should say this kind of dish, is always a hit. I'm gonna reserve some of this sloppy joes for our nachos. That'll be fun. So we've evenly distributed this here. We're gonna put our top back on. Just like that. We're gonna brush the top with a little bit of butter. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. Whoever said that they didn't like butter? No one in this family can tell you that. Okay, so make sure that gets all over, and then you can just pour the rest so that it drips on down. And then we want to top with some sesame seeds. Make it look like a cute little burger. All right, so now we are going to cover this with a little bit of foil, and we're going to get it into the oven. I have my oven preset to 350. I'll give it 20 minutes and then we'll check on it. Now, I found this cute dish on Amazon. I absolutely love it. It has like a pale green cast to it, and it's oval, like a football. So I thought this would be fun. All right, so now we're just going to gather our ingredients for our nachos. We need a knife, beans, olives. I'm going to use these colorful chips. All right. So as we go here, I am going to just slather each chip in some beans. Got our cheese. We'll dump some olives at the end here. Right on top, I've got some cilantro. So each chip, just make sure it's got a good amount of beans on it. And I'm just gonna get started before I start stacking them in here. The colors of these chips are so pretty. I love using them for parties. And since I'm keeping them upright like this, I think I'm going to put the cheese on in little batches as I stack them. That way everybody gets evenly distributed cheese. So you can see how that's starting to take shape there. Okay, so now we have our beautiful nachos stacked and assembled. Now we're gonna cut up some cilantro. And I'll probably add some fresh stuff at the end as well. But we have a lot of it, so we're gonna use it up today. Get some right on the top, and then we're gonna do some olives too. And then we can't forget about our sloppy joes. Okay, so let's add that to the top. Looks and smells delicious. Okay, and then we're gonna scoop out just a couple of olives here. Sloppy joes in there, and our nachos. So our nachos and our sloppy joe sliders are ready. We are going to pull them out and leave them on the countertop while we prepare the rest. It's coming together, my friends. Okay. Oh my goodness. It looks so good. You know what? I'm going to keep the nachos in for just a minute more. I'm going to check on our sliders here. All right, that looks good too. We're going to leave that. This one we'll just leave another minute. Yeah, I'll put it in the center there. Is our meatballs defrosting. I should have taken them out last night in preparation for today, but a lot was going on, so I forgot about that. I'm gonna grab those. So this is gonna be super fun, and I'm curious to see what you guys think. So you want to have your meatballs out and not frozen, preferably. And crescent rolls. I get these at Trader Joe's, they're organic. And pop. I should call my little helper friend and see if she wants to do this too. Alright, so what we're going to do now is take this, and I'm going to cut these little triangles in half.
Remember in our other video, you cut them in half and then put the cheese in the...
Yeah, Liliana knows I always cut them in half. They go further and it's less spreading.
So you have more, room to bake some more. So there'll be enough for everyone.
Okay, so I'm going to move the meatballs over here just so you guys can see. Put a couple. We're going to do 3 per stick.
I don't really like touching them.
She doesn't really like touching meatballs. I don't either, honey.
But I do like meatballs.
So let's do this. Let's put 1 meatball on.
Okay.
Okay, stick it all the way through. And then let's stick, you got it? Careful, these are sharp, honey. Do you want me to help? Here, why don't you help me? So then we're going to place our biscuit or crescent roll like that. And then we're going to put on another meatball.
That looks fabulous. And mine is like...
And we're gonna kind of, let's do this. We'll keep it down here so that I can wrap it close like that.
This is going through. Not easily. It's hard.
I know. Here, you gotta keep it all towards the end at the beginning. This is kind of a oxy.
Do poke it in?
There, but okay. So then you stretch the top like this to the very edge. So you see, just like that, it kind of twirls around.
Yours looks so good.
You know what? It's really hard to do unless you keep it all at the end. So let's go like this. You got a good start there, though.
Okay.
And then we put the second one on like so. And then this part has to go all the way back up. We slide it down a little. Grab another meatball. Put that last bit right back on.
Perfecto.
These are really cute, aren't they?
Yeah, very cute. Here.
So 3 meatballs per stick seems to be pretty good.
Here it's coming. Woo! And then I'll add that.
Probably could have defrosted these even a little more. Sorry, Lou. It's not so easy.
Oh, it's fine. So then we put the other meatball on?
Yes, but you want to make sure, look at how I'm keeping them all towards the end so that you can stretch your dough up. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to stretch it up.
Like this?
No, you want to make this all go down to here. So now put this guy on. Perfect. Now keep them up at the top so that you can put your dough on. And now you can squish a little more. Slide everything up. Put your last meatball on, and then you can top it off with your dough.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Yes, you're the best.
No, you're the best. She really is the best.
You're the best.
Alright. See? A 6-year-old can do it on her own. I'm telling you, friends, you can do this too.
Try the
I
best.
promise. I'm going to show you guys. We're also going to pop these into the oven. They are
Those are delicious.
uncured turkey corn dogs. And so the best part about a party like this is you have to mix things that you've made along with other things to just fill up. Because if you were doing it all yourself, this would be a pretty hard party to throw, right?
Yeah.
Cooking for all these people all by yourself. I mean, it can be done, but an easy step is add some things like this along with things that you've made yourself. So we're gonna get that into the oven in just a minute. Here, I'll help with this one.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, these are much better.
Yeah, there we go.
It's cool.
See, it just takes a couple of seconds. Get it so it's right.
This one's frozen.
That one's still frozen? What? You're right.
Probably some are still kind of frozen at the bottom.
Okay. Well, this guy is good to go.
You're the best mommy ever. Okay, this is way more easier.
Yeah,
So
that was a good one.
Yeah. Thanks. I think. Right?
And remember, yep, you got it.
And you pull it up, and then you grab another meatball,
Yep.
and then squinch it down,
Squinch it down. That's a technical term, you know.
and then poke it through like that.
Uh-huh.
And then you slide it down, and then poke it through, slide it down, and put your perfecto on top.
Do, 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 do.
It's kind of like, it looks like a snowman,
Mm-hmm.
but
It kind of does. Hey, that would be so cute for Christmas. Good idea.
but we would just put like one more here.
You know, you could, yes.
You would put it on the side and then use a carrot.
Good idea, Liliana.
You would-
Or you could use the dough for a scarf.
Yeah.
That would be cute too. Oh my gosh, good idea.
You can use like a carrot.
Oh, yeah.
And this can be the.
Whoops.
And then you could add
That's
a
okay.
little poof.
All right, show everybody. Cute. Let's put it on the
It
tray.
actually does look kind of like
So
that.
here's our finished tray. We've got one that looks like a snowman. That's our experiment. That was all your idea. That's awesome. And the others, they're really cute. You could easily do this with just 2 meatballs per stick if you wanted to. We went for the big guns because it's the big football day. Super cute. So let's get these in the oven. Alright, and we're going to get that in the oven too. Let's open these and put them on our tray.
These are my most favorite, like, all-time foods.
Really?
Yeah, I like it.
We don't have these often, that's why I'm surprised.
Yeah.
You've had this once before?
Twice.
Twice?
Wait, let me open it. Oh, open it.
Okay, you do it by yourself.
They have a couple, not a lot.
Oh! Corn dogs are flying all over the place.
Look. I have 3.
Stick it.
I would just bite it like.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to be careful.
Very careful.
Alright, and the other thing I'm going to put on this tray is mozzarella sticks.
What's my. Oh.
So, yep, they have the same baking time. That's convenient, isn't it?
It smells really good.
Yeah.
Holy
Keep moving
cow.
away.
That's a lot.
Alright, so we're going to move these corn dogs down. Move on down, corn dog. Alright. Spread them on
It
out.
smells like French onion.
It does, actually.
In our
Same
New Year's
seasoning.
party, we had French onion.
Okay, so let's get these in.
Let's get those bad boys in there.
Alright, next up on the list, we have sweet potato fries. We have these little potato poppers. They're cute in a different shape. We have shoestring French fries. We got 2 of those.
These are when I saw them, my mom, like right there at the chair, I didn't see them yet. And they are fries shaped as waffles.
These ones are from Trader Joe's, so we'll see which ones we like better or if they taste exactly the same. We shall find out. I find that a lot of times Trader Joe's brand is really the same as the name brand, just under the Trader Joe's label, which this was half price, and this is 20 ounces and this is 15. So we shall see. But let's pour these out on our tray here and get these cooking, and then we'll start to make some dips. That's the fun part, right?
Yeah.
Okay. These are the shoestring fries. I love these.
Yep.
Okay, so we have our fries in the oven. We have our meatball subs. We have, what else? The corn dogs.
We have those,
Oh, the mozzarella sticks. Is that what you were thinking?
and the meatball.
And the meatball things. Yeah, those will be out in just a second. Okay, so the things that we have left are, we're gonna make some dips for the French fries. We are going to make brownies, and we're gonna make them in a heart shape because we're gonna utilize our Valentine pan to the most of its useful life while it's still January, February. So then when the brownies come out, maybe we'll lace them like a football. That way it's a little bit football themed. And what else? Oh, we are going to use a boxed brownie. This is Annie's double chocolate brownie mix. A lot of times I make my own from scratch, but this is great for a party day. So We're gonna use this today. We still got a lot to do. Well, let's get to it. Oh, and another thing. We are gonna make a big pot of popcorn.
Wow!
Yeah, so popcorn is great to have at parties, especially sporting event parties, because it is an inexpensive snack that you can pop right up, and everybody loves popcorn.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody. Everybody. So let's get to it. All right, so let's make some popcorn. My dad is actually super famous for his popcorn, and I'm going to show you how he makes it. So we're going to turn on our heat to pretty high at the beginning. And we're going to add some olive oil on the bottom of the pan. And coconut oil. I am not lying when I told you we don't have vegetable oil in our house. I haven't cooked with it in probably 5 or 6 years. It's really not good for you. So we mix our oils, the coconut and the olive oil. And I promise you don't taste them in the final product. So you do that, and you take your popping corn, and you just put a small handful. Those are our testers. They'll let us know when it is hot enough to add the others. So you just put that on high. You want to make sure you have oven mitts nearby because you're going to pick up the pot and shake it in order to get everything evenly distributed and to get the unpopped kernels at the bottom. When you shake it, it makes sure that all those get to the bottom so they get enough heat to pop too. So let's let that sit for a minute. We've got some popping going on here. We're gonna turn down our heat just a little bit so we don't burn it. Olive oil and coconut oil do not have a high threshold for heat, so gotta be careful. I just eyeball it, but you can measure if you like to, and then put the top back on. And make sure it's all evenly distributed. I'm going to turn it back up just a little higher. Okay, we're really popping now. Just want to come in here, give it a little shake. You want to listen for the popping, and once you go about 5 to 10 seconds without any pops, it means you're probably done, which I think we are. And I'm just going to let some of that heat out so that we don't burn, and move it off of the heat while we get our bowl set up. All right, we're going to bring our popcorn right here. And I'm going to grab our big giant bowl. This bowl is awesome. It's huge. I got it from Amazon. I'll link it in the comments below. I'll put this here to rest for just a second. And you know what? We better check on our meatball subs here. Oh yeah. Those are done. Oh my gosh. Look at this, friends. Holy moly, they smell delicious too. Okay, so we'll let that sit. And we'll check on our other things. I think these are gonna come out as well. Okay. I'm gonna transfer these french fries down here where it's a little hotter. Now that we have the space. All right, it's coming together. We've got our butter. Let's pour this into our big bowl.
Whoa!
Okay. All right, and then we're gonna pour our butter on.
That's a lot.
You hear it sizzle? I love that. Now my dad always takes the popcorn, puts it in the dish after you've poured out all your butter, just to get all the remaining goodness out and onto your popcorn where it belongs. Right, Lil?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's our other stick of butter. That stick is for the brownies. Okay, so then we're gonna put some salt. All right, now for the taste test.
Hey.
Absolutely perfect. Juliana, come taste.
I want to try. I think I like this one. It looks buttery.
Oh, it's so addictive. I might just end up eating this.
No.
Okay, my big helper here is going to get these brownies rolling for us. So pour that in. Excellent. Okay, put in those eggs.
I'll put one at a time.
Valuable eggs.
I'll put one first.
Okay, yeah, very good idea. Okay. Okay, here's our butter. It's hot, so I'm gonna pour it in.
You put it.
Hold on one second, let that cool down before you put the egg in, otherwise it'll scramble your egg.
Now.
Hold on. We just need a tablespoon of water. Okay, go ahead with that other egg. Get all of it in, not all of it going. Oh, you did. Okay. Now that mix up.
Mix it. Whoa.
And bam! Dessert!
That was the fastest thing I've ever made.
It is fast. It is. We cheated a little bit because we used Bucks brownies, but that's okay, right? They're still going to be delicious.
Delicious. I'll put this back.
Yeah, thank you, honey. Can you put this in the sink for me?
Sure.
She's the best sous chef there ever was.
Thank you. You're the chef. You're the one that reads it. You're the one that makes it. Did I help? It's mostly you.
You're my best friend. We couldn't do it without each other, right?
Yes. You're my mommy.
Okay, so we'll spray the pan liberally. Okay.
I got 2 buttery ones. You have butter?
Mmm. Okay, so now in preparation of putting this all together, I'm taking wax paper and just kind of lining the inside of some of these. I love the way that the unbleached wax paper looks. Just gives it a more like rustic football feel. That's perfect. How cute is that? Okay, so popcorn I can definitely put in because that's nice and light. So when I carry this over to the TV couch area, this won't affect how heavy it is. The other things I'll have to put in at the end. So cute. That's perfect. All right, we have our herbs here, and we are going to combine them to make some really yummy dips. So, grab a bowl. And for any dip, you want to start off with some sour cream and some mayonnaise. You can use dairy-free substitutes if you like. All right, so let's get some of this started.
I'm so excited.
This is about 1.5 cups of sour cream. And, excuse me.
Sorry.
That's okay. And this is our mayo. Pour off a little bit of the liquid. We'll use a fresh spoon. And you want to use about 1 cup of mayo. We're going to use that for another thing too, so we're going to leave.
And now, the finishing touches.
So this is our favorite French onion dip mix, but I have made this myself without the mix. You can use garlic powder, onion powder, and dill, along with some seeds. Very good. Can you put that in the garbage?
I'm going to stir.
Okay, let me get it incorporated first, because otherwise it's a big, cloudy mess. Okay. Now you can mix that up.
Mix it up. Here, I'll be the next one, okay?
Okay, we'll work on our next one, okay? Okay, so for this one, I'm going to chop up our herbs first. Can you put these in the chicken bin, Mug? And then we're going to chop up some parsley as well.
Oh, that's right.
A little dip taster over here. What do you think?
I'm just trying, just in case. It's my favorite chip with it. Okay.
So this next one, we are going to do some mayonnaise. About 1/2 cup. And some ketchup. This will be for the fries. Mustard. I'm sorry, ketchup and mayo.
Oh,
mix that together.
Mix it.
And then I am going to add a little handful of our dill.
And I'll have normal ketchup with my fries because, you know, I'm just a ketchup. Is our thing ready? Do you want me to add a little bit of this?
Yeah, you can add some of that to the top for sure.
I'll just add a couple pieces. I put one with this and one.
Perfect.
I put one like this, like one with this stuff in it, and one with none.
Perfect.
Just in case anybody else Is that homemade ketchup?
No, this is marinara. And we are going to top it with our parsley and a little bit of dill too.
I think I'll use the normal ketchup.
All right, so we have our ketchup and mayo mixture here and our marinara. And we have 2 French onion dips.
So 1 French onion dip with that stuff, and one just in case anybody doesn't like that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and last but not least, we are going to use a little bit of mayo here. Okay, a little bit of sour cream. Lost my spoon over there. Just a dollop. And then we are going to add some mustard. And a tiny bit of honey.
That was mixed that in. Honey.
Can you take that over there, honey?
Uh-huh.
Honey? Honey, can you take my honey?
So good. Yeah.
So we have all of our dips ready here, and we're starting to fill in the little containers in the stadium, the snack stadium. So we are going to transport this over to our TV area and then really load up the snacks. So come along with me. So we're at the very end here, so we're just putting on the final touches, and was gonna put this white chocolate onto the brownies when I had an idea. I'm actually going to take some sour cream, put it in a bag, and pipe it onto our nachos to look like a football. Especially since our nachos are in the shape of a football. So we're gonna use the rest of our sour cream here. Open up your bag wide and try to get as much of it into the corner, whatever corner you pick, as possible. Just like that. And then squeeze it down just a bit. We're gonna pipe it out onto our nachos. Okay, so we're gonna try and be as steady as we can here. We are going over chips, so I'm gonna go like that. Let's extend it just a bit. And we're gonna add our laces. Shorten that one out just a bit. And isn't that darling? All right, and on to our brownies now. So we're gonna do the same thing, but not with sour cream. We're gonna use white chocolate. So I've melted this, and just gonna make sure we get it right into the corner of our baggie. Like that. Squeeze out the air, twist it down a little bit, and we're going to snip the end. And last but not least, our football nachos. Well, what do you think, Liliana?
That's delicious.
It's a feast for sure. Our friends and family are on their way, and we are going to have an epic Super Bowl party. Well, friends, that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming along with me on another journey and another episode of Sheena's Homestead. Today was our epic Super Bowl party. I hope that you choose to make a couple of these recipes and let me know if you like them. Have a great weekend and enjoy some time with your family and friends. See you next time. Bye.